Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Taurus is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. It doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. All right. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. All right, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Taurus, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Now, here we have a Seven of Pentacles. One card did fall out of the deck as I was shuffling it, so we're going to look at that as well. But we're starting with this Seven of Pentacles. Now, I feel like this is a lot of work. You've been really working hard at something consistently, showing up every day. And I think we're kind of waiting for things. Here's the Two of Wands. We're waiting for things to pay off, right? We're waiting to finally to get that reward. So I think it's kind of a struggle. I think you're kind of pushing yourself, almost forcing yourself with this Two of Wands to show up every day, right? Waiting for kind of what we're supposed to be gaining from this, right? And this is kind of what we're waiting for the Six of Pentacles, waiting for the check to come in, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep. This is, yeah, this is good. This is consistent. To me, this feels like a Taurus reading. Okay. But let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. And we're just going to set it down over here. We're going to put Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck, right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. And it will tie everything together. It will give us the confirmation that we need. Okay. If at any point during the reading you feel like you know what that card is, please put your prediction down in the comments below. Let's do it together. Let's make it a group exercise in intuition. All right. I hope you'll play along with me. But first, let's take a look at these energies. We only see this major arcana. Oh, we've got two. We've got the sun. Yeah, that's good. We've got this devil energy, and we've got the sunshine. So it's almost as if this devil is down below, underneath everything, trying to express itself, trying to get to the top of the mountain, trying to succeed, trying to express itself, trying to become a fully evolved kind of goat, you know. And it's almost as if we're trying to get here to this Six of Pentacles, the top of the mountain, right? The sunshine that's up there. This is the success of this endeavor. We're trying to climb our way to material success, right? Literally like the accomplishment of this goal. And up there, we will feel the sunshine. Up there, we will feel free. Up there, we will be warm. We will be rewarded. We will be fully evolved into our best self, right? Because right now, I think we're a little bit of this devil. We're just trying to stay focused. Right? It's some of this really kind of fixed energy for Taurus, right? Not giving up on something until you really see how far you can go with it. You're not a quitter. Definitely not a quitter. And this card is the ambition to keep climbing up the mountain. And this might be more about career, finances. It could be love, family, could be you're building something, starting a business, could be something spiritual. Whatever this isn't anything specific in this reading. These are life readings, right? I don't want to say this is a career reading, but it might be resonating more that way for many of you, okay? Because we have this idea of ambition and this reaching for climbing toward accomplishment, but we're kind of having this difficulty. We're at like the midway point on the mountain, and we're having difficulty seeing the top or getting to the top. So I think with the Two of Wands, it's a struggle for us to really show up every day. This is the feeling maybe that you've been putting in a lot of work. Now, this could still be a family thing, could be a romance, could be work or career, right? It could be some community organization. Maybe you're retired, It doesn't have to be that specific. This is however it's resonating. The feeling that we've been putting in a lot of work, we're not really getting anything out of it anymore. We're still showing up every day. We've committed to it, right? We know that this could be more than what it is right now. But do we have the patience, to wait it out, to continue showing up every day through the tedium, through the work, right, to get those rewards? And this could be very much a spiritual thing for you. Do we have the patience and the will to do our spiritual practices every day, wondering when we're going to have that attainment, that spiritual experience, that union with God, goddess, deity, right? When we're going to have our sunshine on the mountaintop moment, right? But I think what you realize is that it is in the daily tedium of it that is the real reward. Building this willpower, growing this, overcoming yourself to continue pushing through, that's the real benefit. But we also have to be very much aware when it's time to throw in the towel. Okay, this is the Princess of Swords. And this, to me, in the background, this has got to be something that's factoring into this right now. Because I feel like you're kind of two minds or of two wills here. You got the will to quit, you've got the will to stick it out. I think in the past you have stuck it out longer than maybe you should have. And so you have to use that past experience as one contributing piece of data into the current situation. I'm not trying to say that because it happened in the past, that's what's happening here and you should quit or you should leave, right? Or you should break up with that person or whatever. No, I'm saying that past experience is one fact among many facts to help you make a decision. Okay? To help you focus your will so that your will is not two, but one. Right? We need to unify this will in order to get to our goal. As long as you kind of have half a mind this way, half a mind that way, there's not enough energy to make it to the very top. Okay? And the top is the beautiful, successful, harmonious life that you want. This is whatever the best possible outcome is here. Whatever accomplishment would be, right? If this is a work thing, this is a successful business. This is you getting the promotion. This is you completing this project successfully, right? Getting to the top of the mountain. If this is a spiritual thing, well, this is having that spiritual experience, right? If this is a romantic thing, well, this is succeeding in creating a kind of, a harmonious exchange of energy with someone, right? Maybe stabilizing, harmonizing the relationship, yeah. Getting it to a point where it's easier. There's a lot of rhythm, a lot of flow in this card. And this is not just one aspect of your life. This is all aspects of your life in perfect proportion. Everything's in balance. Your love life, your personal life, your friends, your family, your professional life, your spiritual life, all this stuff. Everything's got a seat at the table here, and it's a round. That's why the table's round, right? Nothing is being overemphasized. This is the kind of almost not, I want to say an easy life, but not easy, but just harmonized. Yeah. A resonating life, And to get to that, we have to climb this mountain. And maybe the contributing factors here are, some things that we're committed to that we're kind of overcommitted, and maybe it's time to let some things go. The other side of that is the Four of Wands. This is Venus in Aries. This is the other side of letting things go. This is putting more focus on those things that really have a higher value, right? So we can take some energy away from some things and devote that energy to other things in order to bring those things a little bit higher up this mountain, you know. It's kind of a shifting of priorities. This is kind of saying, what things can I maybe quickly wrap up now so that I can take the time that I was spending on that and focus it on this, right? So with the Venus energy here, it really is a valuing, a prioritizing of the things that we're trying to get done in life generally. Now, maybe this is primarily career. There's a lot of other things in life that need to also, you know, have their time. We also have, you know, we have other responsibilities. Okay. I think with the Four of Wands too, it's kind of a completion of a cycle. This is almost a card that says, hey, focus on some of the, focus on some of those tasks that are the easiest to complete. What things can you kind of wrap up right now? Right? What things can you get done just to kind of simplify things? Right? Because maybe you're being pulled in too many directions a little bit. Maybe there is just this feeling that there are a lot of loose ends, that you have a lot of things started that need to just kind of be completed or let go of, right, in order for us to make the kind of achievement that we're looking for. Now, we're going to move to the path of the Serpent, and as I do this, I'd like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Again, it's free, doesn't cost you anything. And leave some comments for me. I really do love hearing from all of you. Okay, I appreciate all of you. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles here, general energy. This is now, when we've prioritized, when we've let go of things that we really don't need anymore, when we've checked a few things off our list, then we're going to start feeling like we're making some progress. The Nine of Pentacles is the visible sign of progress. This is something tangible, something measurable. So this, in some ways, is saying, hey, stay organized, right? And have a spreadsheet even where you can start kind of checking things off your list, right? Where you can see, you have something to look at to say, hey, you know, it may not really feel in the moment like I'm getting anything done, but when you look at your spreadsheet, it says, wow, yeah, okay, I've come a long way, you know. So we have to find some way to kind of reinforce that in ourselves, because that's encouraging, right? When you start seeing the gains, when you start seeing like going to the gym. I know I need to go to the gym more. It's hard to go to the gym every day and do these workouts and these exercises and feel like I'm just spending all this time here, but I don't really feel any different. I don't look any different. I don't feel stronger, right? You've got nothing to measure it to. Because the daily changes are imperceptible. It's only when you look back over 6 months that you see, oh wow, yeah, I've made a lot of progress. And financially too, you know, it's difficult to see without kind of having something to compare it to. Difficult to see that we're making a lot of progress here. So with the Nine of Pentacles, I'm saying that you are making progress. That this Seven of Pentacles is a bit of an illusion. It's the tedium. It's the day-to-day test of your willpower. Because ultimately, yes, you are making progress. You are getting closer to your goals. Okay? And the Four of Cups is important here. This is in the position of your environment. I think perhaps some of your more intimate relationships have gotten a little cold. Okay? I almost feel like we need this sunshine. We need to get to the top of this and get this sunshine and this warmth so that we can have a better experience with the world. Because the Four of Cups is saying, well, you don't have a lot of fights, you know. We literally don't have any swords here except for the Princess of Swords. So it's not like you're just kind of like arguing with everybody and having these like rough relationships. but you're not having that warm love and passion and connection either. This is a Four of Cups that says things are okay. Not good, not bad, right? You've got your friends, you got your family, you got maybe a romantic relationship. Things are okay, but not great. We need that sun to kind of melt the ice here, right? And maybe this is, for a lot of you, resonating as mostly a career thing, and we're so fixated on this that some of our relationships, some of our more intimate personal relationships have gone cold. We got to heat them up. We need this sunshine. We have to find other ways to bring this sunshine in. Your value is not dependent on how fast or how quickly you get to the mountaintop. There are other ways to feel the sun rather than just trying to get to the top of the mountain in order to get it. So the sun card here, it's in the position of the difficulty. The challenge here is to find enlightenment, to find warmth and connection and love and cheerfulness, right? And comfort and generosity and creativity and balance, right? That's it, to find it. It doesn't have to be when you get to the top of the mountain, you're going to feel the sunshine finally. No, you can feel it right now. You have to find a way to do that. That's the big challenge. Look for other ways in your life right now to find some pleasure, to find some enjoyment, to bring the warm sun back into your life. Right? Reconnect with this solar energy. It's not dependent upon your achievement over here. This is something you're working on. You will succeed. But we have to disconnect our sense of success, wealth, value, happiness. We have to disconnect that from this achievement. You know, your happiness and warmth and love and value and beauty is not dependent on what you achieve over here. I want to make sure that's very clear. The final card is, of course, the Eight of Pentacles, which is the sun in Virgo. So by tapping into this solar energy, you are in fact going to help this situation grow. This is going to help you succeed. It's not that we have to succeed and then we get the sun. No, we need the sun first. And that nourishes, feeds this garden, and this garden will grow. Right? And this is patience. This is a calmness. This is prudence. This is not this feeling of the tension in the tedium from here. No, now there is an easiness about it. Right? But it's not that we're working so just gruelingly hard now to create an easy life. We're feeling the ease now, even in our hard work. I'm not saying you got to work less, right? And let's just work a little bit easier with less tension, right? Let's make our movements more fluid, right? And less rigid. And I think that will help this garden grow. I want to look at the mystery card now. Because I want to see, well, I kind of think we should do an I Ching card. Yeah, let's do one I Ching card to see if we can find a hexagram in here that will relate to this in some way, or give us that, maybe give us that push that we need. Give us that, I don't know, that I don't know what, right? That je ne sais quoi. There we go. The army. With constancy, mature people, good fortune, no mistake. The army is kind of like a card of discipline, right? And we think, well, the army just needs to follow orders and needs to go marching through the mud until I say stop. Just because something isn't the goal doesn't make it the enemy. Balance the focused and intense drive to get it done with a measured, disciplined approach. Measured and disciplined. The Eight of Pentacles is very much about measurement, right? Prudence. Knowing how much of what kind of energy to apply. Yeah. Could be over here, we've been putting too much force, too much focus, too much ambition, spending too much time on this achievement. The Eight of Pentacles and the I Ching says, We need to back it off. We need to balance it. We need to approach it gently. Know how much effort to put in and how much effort to put elsewhere. This will allow you to achieve your objective effectively and with less collateral damage, like the coldness of the relationships. Good fortune, no mistake. What are you aiming for? How can you get more from your strengths? With all of your efforts, are you creating the life that you want? These are important questions. I like that the I Ching is always on the nose, right? It doesn't matter when or where we pull a card, it always applies to the reading that we're in. It's uncanny, and I love it. So it is a measured approach, right? The measured approach, because I think there are other areas of your life that need attention. And I think now we should look at the mystery card. I'm curious how this is going to relate to this idea of balance, right? Of the measured approach. Let's see. Fool, right? The Fool. We're so focused on this. We're so kind of goal-oriented over here. Maybe this, the idea of prudence with the Eight of Pentacles and the Army and the measured approach is saying, relax, right? Heisenberg says, relax. Yeah, I'm thinking Fool. That was my gut feeling. That was the first impulse that I had, and I'm going with it. If it's not that, maybe some more harmonious water energy, right? Showing the benefits of this measured approach, this prudence, this Eight of Pentacles approach will improve our relationships, and then we'll feel more sunshine, and then we'll be able to make more, more progress on our goal and that sort of thing. It's all connected, right? If you have a prediction, put your answer down in the comments, okay? Let's see. I'm nervous about this one. Oh my gosh, it is the Fool. It is the Fool, yes. This is it. This is the balance. This is saying, hey, just relax, right? Take some time, do some other things. Don't take things so seriously. Allow yourself a little bit of time to just do some nonsense, right? Just fool around a little bit. Have a good time. Unwind. Right? Unwind. I feel that we're really wound up on the path of the dove here. The Fool is out there in the sunshine, literally just enjoying the sunshine. Just walking around, rolling in the grass, doing whatever feels good in the moment. Jump up and down, take a nap, it doesn't matter. Climb a tree. Allow yourself to, allow your consciousness, allow your heart and your being, your whole spirit, just to enjoy things kind of in this free-flowing way. All right? That's the key. And that might actually bring you closer to the sunshine. It's a little vacation from the stress. Doesn't mean that you're going to stop going to work. But go to work and just take it a little less seriously. Just be like, today, I'm gonna do my best, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes the zero has to be the hero, right? Sometimes I don't care what happens. Moments like that, I think, are what will balance this out. This is very, very good. I like this one. I'm going to save this one. I need to come back and watch this reading myself, I think, even though I don't really have any Taurus placements in my chart. Anyway, it's a good reading. I like it very much. We're going to do an extended reading too. And if you want to stick around for that, click on the link up here in the corner. That'll give you access to all of your extended readings. I suggest that you, of course, check out your Taurus extended, but cross-watch if you want. Maybe check your own Capricorn reading, right? Watch the Capricorn reading. And come back here and see me tomorrow, right? I'm here every day from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Chicago time. Now, the Taurus-specific readings are Mondays and Fridays, but you can come every day, right? And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Again, it's totally free. Right? It doesn't cost you anything at all. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.